Tune in tonight and every night at 5 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Your host, Kristen Ferrall, will take you through and introduce you to some amazing guests. Great conversation, great interviews. So tune in tonight for the Tahoe Tonight Show.
All right, from the city to the public utility district, Shelly Thompson,
right.
how are you?
I am awesome.
Good. You've got some projects happening.
Oh, well, I mean, I love the saying in Tahoe, you know, it's either snow season or construction season, right?
Totally. Two seasons.
Two seasons. Skiing or road work.
100%.
So we're in road work phase at the Water and Sewer District, and with the short season, we're working like crazy. So we've got a lot of really cool projects going on. One of them is, you've been hearing about it for the last 5 years, is our meters project.
Yes.
So California state law says all large water districts have to have meters installed by 2025. And it makes sense, right? Then you're paying for what you use. If you have a leak, you're incentivized to fix it. So we're in the 5th phase of this project. We're installing about 1,200 meters this year.
Wow.
Next year we'll install, it'll be kind of the cleanup year, you know, around 200, 300 meters. And after that, our whole system will be fully metered.
Staying ahead of the game, it seems like.
Right?
Know, it's 2019.
That's right. We still have 6 more years.
Do it all this extra time.
You liked, you know, hitting that deadline. Did you stay up till midnight working on your homework to try to make the deadline?
Yeah. Every time. Yes. Yeah. Coming into class, guns a-blazing,
That's
organizing,
right.
page 1, 2, 3, here. You know.
You're like, you still have 5 years. What's the rush?
Do with it all.
All right, so let's see. That's on water side. Some cool things going on the sewer side is, you know, our wastewater treatment plant, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, nonstop, we've got sewage flowing into the plant, right? And so we need to provide reliable treatment and reliable pumping to get the sewage into the plant and out of, and then the recycled water out of the plant.
Yes.
And so, you know, in the water and wastewater world, redundancy, reliability is everything. So we are building a new emergency generator. Our old one is at the end of its life. So that's something big going on. So that means, you know, we have, if power flickers, we automatically have a small generator that turns on for like those high demand things, and then this big emergency generator is for if power is out for an extended period of time.
Okay. Because
it's interesting, when the power goes out, people don't stop going to the bathroom.
Think about that.
Think about it. Let's see.
You've gone to the bathroom in the dark.
Yep. I might not be toasting my toast,
That's
but
right. Yes. Things still need to happen, and where it goes still needs to be
chugging along.
That's right.
You're going to see us out on the streets. Sierra Boulevard's all torn up. The city's doing an awesome project out there, installing stormwater facilities, sidewalks, bike lanes. It's going to be awesome. And so while they have the street torn up, we're replacing service lines to houses and installing meters. And the goal is we're trying to prevent leaks in the future, and we don't really want to be tearing up that new pavement once it's all laid down, right?
Actually collaborating.
I know.
It's like, shh, don't tell anyone. Thank you.
We try. We work with the city and county to say, hey, where are you going to be at? Where are you tearing up the streets? And if we have projects underneath, we bump them up on the list so we get it done.
Fantastic. That's great.
Yeah. If you're in the Ponderosa, Marlette neighborhood, you know, a lot of our water systems were built back in the 50s and 60s, these mom and pop tiny little shops, and those neighborhoods, they built their water mains in the backyard, which makes it a little tricky to maintain. You know, it's hard for, if there's a leak, for us to like knock over Fido while we scramble over your fence to go fix a leak. So last summer we moved those water mains to the front yard, and this summer we're connecting all the houses to them. So you're gonna see, we're out and about.
Yeah, you sure are.
Yeah.
But doing really good things, very well thought out. That the sewer and wastewater, you don't want that to fail.
I know.
lights on, lights off.
Lights on,
That needs to function 100% of the time. I can smell it now if it's at 99%, you know,
That's
right? It's
right.
100% demand for success.
Right.
And then all these other things, collaborating with the city on what their projects are and moving your projects up to find out where they're working. That's great.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
it's an exciting time of year. I mean, it's a busy time of year. Our crews are going.
Yeah.
But,
Getting it done.
all to make sure when you turn on that faucet, you're drinking Tahoe tap,
Yeah.
the good stuff.
Clean and pure. Yeah.
When you flush the toilet, you don't ever have to think about it again.
Yeah, that's
Hopefully.
good. A lot happens after you flush and before you turn on the tap to get it there
And
out. So
right, and 4th of July is our biggest weekend, right? It's when our water production skyrockets, the inflow into our wastewater treatment plant is sky high, and our crews worked through the weekend making sure everything was running right. So, you know, Monday,
Props to them.
Monday after 4th of July weekend, you know, you look around the office kind of thinking, what happened?
Do you tiptoe in?
Well, yeah. What happened? Things went swimmingly. So.
Fantastic. Well, kudos to all of you at the South Tahoe Public Utility District for making sure that that's running so well. Shelly, good to talk to you.
You too.
All right, we'll be back.